Hello, and welcome to today's family program. I'm Dr. Kitcher, and it's always a joy to be with you. Another beautiful day is here, and we will continue to delve into getting information, knowledge, and making our lives richer. Like always, I want to welcome those who are here for the first time to this program, and also for the rest of us, you are definitely welcome. Well, before we start, I would like you to take the next minute to invite a friend to join you watch the program so that you don't, become egoistic here. We love to share and invite our friends to be part of it. Also, if you would have any questions in course of the program, you are free to write us or contact us and we would be, happy to give you answers. Also, I would like you to and know that the programs are based one on the other. So it is important that you watch the previous programs if you haven't, so that you'll be abreast with what we're talking about and where we're going. Well, today we're going to talk about something very important, and it is based on requests from some of you that we need to talk about how to leave a place. And so I'm going to do what I call the exit etiquette. Exit etiquette. Because most of the times we enter into things because we are happy, we find it okay, maybe a club, a church, a society, you see what they do, you see some adverts and you're so happy, you jump into it because that's the next thing you want. But then when you get in there and maybe after some time, things begin to develop and you feel uncomfortable or, time comes that you would have to check out, people just, evaporate. They vanish. They are there and then no more. Nobody knows what happens. It is very important. Most of the times when you come into a place to become part of it, probably there are maybe some registration forms or, entrance, protocols that you followed and you were introduced to everybody. But then when you leave, it's very, Nicodemously. You live quietly, you leave and nobody knows. And the way you leave a place will determine how you can sustain or maintain relationship with people in that place. So it is very important. And thank you so much for prompting us to speak about this. And I can guarantee you would learn a lot today. So first thing I would want to say is that never leave any place with unresolved issues. Whether be it you are angry about something, you are bitter, you are unforgiving, don't leave with any unresolved issues of anger, of bitterness, of grief, and all that. It is very important. Before you leave a place, make sure that issues are, dealt with. And always do your best to speak with people who are in charge, who are in authority, to know your intentions so that if they have any plans and, thinking about you for the future, they will know that you will not be there. And that will help them plan ahead. Make sure you don't just go away. Don't just vanish. Please, there are protocols for exiting. And if you follow these protocols, you will make your life better. Also, don't make any scene or any big deal out of your living. You want to have a spectacle. You want to show disrespect to people because you were unhappy about something, because you did not agree to certain principles, and therefore you want to express your dissatisfaction and disrespect for the whole organization or the people. It is not the right way in which you should leave an organization. Before you leave, you have to make sure that you have followed all these protocols. And when you leave, don't keep meddling back into the place. Just close, leave, and continue your life. Some people leave and they still want to know what is happening, start calling people from the organization, from the church, or from, the company and asking, so how about this? And since I've left, what is happening? Hey, you have left, so continue your life. There is no business for you coming back asking to know and probably poisoning other people with what made you leave. Probably what made you leave would be okay for you, but for another person, that wouldn't be the reason why the person should leave. And do not try to influence any other person to follow you when you are leaving. These are protocols that we need to follow because there is an etiquette for living. Many people, when they are happy in a company, in a group, they enjoy, they give their best. And when they become unhappy about things, they don't confront. They don't, bring their hearts out and to say what they are not happy with. But then they put it in and put it in, and then one day is, over the roof, and he just bursts up and shows signs of disrespect. Or leaders will not know about the reasons, but will go now telling everybody before the leaders know. That is not the way things should be done. And we have to make sure that we live in a way that we don't affect the organization or the association negatively. For instance, maybe there may be some things that are in your possession. Make sure you hand them over to someone. There may be things you are doing that you know exclusively how to do it. Make sure you get somebody who can stand in your place to be able to do it. Don't say, well, I'm leaving. If you need something, come, call me and I'll be helping you. That is not the right way to do things. So I would encourage you to follow these protocols if you really want to exit nicely and to be celebrated. And then you could always be called on if you live right. I have worked with several organizations and helped, in very significant roles. And time came that I needed to move forward because, I'm appreciating myself. I communicated that to leadership. They were very happy about it. And I expressed, their happiness for working with them. And then when the time came for me to leave, because I had informed and I had made sure that whatever I was doing, there was somebody who was there ready to do. I trained a person. So before even I left, I stopped taking on responsibilities. And then the new person jumped in. So by the time I was leaving, he was the face of that, section. That is when you live in. Yes, I've never left any organization or any association because of conflicts. I never shouted with people, fought them. What I do, I sit down, we analyze things, we talk about it, and we think about the effect of our actions on the organization. The fact that one thing does not suit me, and because of that I'm leaving, does not make the 99 that is left also bad. Please, before you leave, make sure you follow the right protocol. Etiquette is something that when practiced, it brings us peace. And if it happens that you are out there and you meet a member of the association, let's say in the grocery store, and or in a public place, you could always say, hey, hi, friend, hi, brother, how are you doing? And, life continues. He knows that you're not there anymore, but you don't cease to be a friend. You don't cease to be a person of value. Please, before you exit, ask yourself, am I following the right protocols? What is my exit etiquette? A man or a woman who has etiquette would always make sure follows the rules. Please do not just leave. Well, this is today's family program. I'm Dr. Kitcher, and I believe you have gained a lot. We will come back here again in a week, and I want you to know the same way we get in and we are welcomed, when we are leaving, we should be able to say goodbye, and everybody would be happy and will miss us, and we can continue, relationships. Bottom line, make sure you follow the exit, protocols. Etiquette is important. So use exit etiquette and your life will be better. See you next week, same time, on this same channel. And I want you to know we are here to support and to help you. See you. Bye-bye.